Oh, no. Hang on. All right, never mind. It's a lockdown to the queen, not the ice golems. 14. No, no bombs, no bombs, no bombs. 10 seconds. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start planning out some more attacks. What do I have cooked up here? Well, I've got the Zap Lalo, but I have 3 ice golems in this. So let's go ahead and jump into war and see why I've decided to take 3 ice golems and a wall wrecker into this attack. So we're going to go ahead and plan on number 6 here first. I got this called. And then what do I want to do on this base? So you see the base here. And, well, where is the lightning value, right? Well, there is the Clan Castle. I don't have a poison spell, which means I obviously need to take that CC down. And right here, I don't know what's inside of that Clan Castle. So what's the plan? So I want to drop 5 lightning spells right here to take out the, or at least damage the Clan Castle, the Expos, and then 2 more lightning right here to take out the sweeper. So then I drop an earthquake, and down all that goes. The Grand Warden Altar will stay up. That won't go down. I mean, or I could drop 5 right here, 5 like this. Grand Warden Altar will go down, and then this Expo will stay up. And if the Expo stays, let's say, well, I mean, we can think about it, right? So let's just think about just initially doing this, and then we can change our plan. But what are the next things you really have to look for? Well, obviously the CC is number 1. Number 2 is the Queen location, wherever the Queen is, in the Royal Champion. So when you do a Lalo attack, you have to figure out how you can take them down. Well, normally you have some headhunters, right? So there's headhunters. The headhunters are responsible for one of them, either the Royal Champion or the Queen, right? If they get both, that's an unexpected value that you don't plan for, but that's unless it's like the perfect base and they're right next to each other. But normally you don't. And then number 2 would be normally you have a dragon and like 5 loons and a dragon. So then the dragon's responsible for the other one, right? That is if your heroes, your Sui hero, your Sui portion with your king, queen don't get a Royal Champion or the Queen. Okay, so if we're going to lightning over here, then we're going to have to figure out how we can take these out. But you see how I don't have the dragon, which means I have to take out one of them. So I'm going to try to charge my way into this Eagle Artillery with a wall wrecker. I'm going to send my wall wrecker over here so it can beat through this wall here. My queen can follow behind so she can step up into here to help grab all this, grab the Royal Champion. And I'm going to send an Ice Golem over here with the Royal Champion. She can go through here. Once this single target Inferno locks on to like the charge through this, then I'll drop my Royal Champion so she doesn't get locked down by that single. Okay, so that's kind of the overall thing. That's how I'll take care of the Royal Champion. That's how I'll take care of the CC. Now how do I take care of the Queen? Well, and that also takes care of the Eagle Artillery through all that. So through the Queen, she'll be taken out with the Headhunters as I Lalo around the base like this. Why am I Lalo that way? Because obviously the Town Hall, I need to take that down as quick as possible. I don't want to end on the Town Hall going like this, even though there is a sweeper pointing this way. All right, so now the small details. How do I get my Queen to go into here? Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop a Yeti right here, and then I'm going to drop a Wizard to help take the mortar down. It'll grab this. Yeti goes this way, and then I'll probably take a Hog, so I'll have to cook it. The Hog will go into the cannon because I don't think the Yeti Mites will necessarily be able to help kill it off. The Hog will go into here, take out the cannon, and that will go. Then I'll go ahead and drop the Queen. She'll be like this. She'll be walking this way. But then I'm going to drop my King like this. He's going to go from here, 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 and then he's going to go like this most likely. Clear this trash. So as the wall wrecker goes across, opens up this wall, triple ice golem comes out. My Queen can then step up and go into here. Then my Royal Champion comes here, clears this. Queen continues to step up. And now this is the question going back to the beginning. Do we use the lightning to take out the Grand Warden Altar or the Expo? Because if my Queen makes it all the way through here, she can remove the Grand Warden. But if the Grand Warden's taken down by lightning, then the Ice Combs can survive a little bit longer. Right? So there's the things that we're thinking about. Because if we take this down, then this Expo will stay up. So we Lalo here. They go into the Expo. Then they could go into the Scatter. But if not, the balloons will for sure go around the base like this. And then have to come back around and fight the Sweeper. But the thing is, if my Queen doesn't grab this Grand Warden Altar, then the balloons will go like here. Then they could go here. And then they would go here, here. I mean, that's not too bad. They could go here, and then they can make their way to this, and then some go split off this way, and the Expo won't be firing upon them. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with the Expo because my queen can grab that Grand Warden Altar, I think. And then my queen could, which I don't plan for, take out the enemy queen. I know this is a long explanation, but this is just what goes through my mind when I'm planning. I need to find a way to kill off the Royal Champion, find a way to kill off the queen, Eagle, the Town Hall, and then obviously the Clan Castle to start it off. So what we need to get is going to be a Hog Rider. But what do I have cooked up for my second attack? Super Witches. Yes, we're going to be going with Super Witches for our second hit. But first, I have to go with this and grab another balloon like this, and bam. All right, so we've got the 1 hog, 25 loons, a wizard, and 3 headhunters, which are going to go into the enemy queen as we lalo around, and they're responsible for taking her out. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and try to triple number 6. All right, so let's go and scout it. Warden is on air. I got some haste, freezes, earthquake, and on all that. Yeti, I do have the ice cone for the Royal Champ, and yeah, hopefully this works, and we'll see. Let's go and attack the base here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, we are in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the Yeti first because of time. Switch this to a wall wrecker. We're going to go Yeti here, followed by the wizard like that. All right, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Earthquake through here. Let's drop the hog here. Oh, that actually went down. Not too bad. Drop you there. The king. Drop the wall wrecker, which is going to hit the arch tower. Okay. Not too big of a deal. Okay, that locks on, so we can send the Royal Champ over there. Hot King ability. Oh! No! Hang on. Alright, never mind. I had to use that freeze. It locked onto the queen, not the ice golems. Oh, rip. Alright, well that froze that. Queen, oh, nice. She can take out the single. Just clutch. Let's drop you. Ice golem's actually freezing all that. Okay. Another minions down here. Not going to get that expo. It's not too big of a deal. Alright, let's go and drop the hound. We're going to move our way in. Another hound through here. And Warden's going to fly in. Some air skellies. And then we're going to go and drop the 3 headhunters. Eagle's gone, so I don't have to worry about it firing upon me. Go and drop another hound over here. More minions. And freeze the town hall. We're going to Warden ability through it. Late as possible. Alright, so we had minions around the edges. Let's go. Haste spell. Freeze. Another one of you here. Balloon split off. Drop a haste down there. Move their way into that wizard tower. And yeah. Let's go and drop an archer onto the army camp as the cannon dies. 48 seconds. Hopefully we got the time. Minions, headhunter will kill that off. And it looks like it's going to work. Even though the queen, I didn't want the queen to get locked out by the single, which would force me to use an early freeze on it. And then, I mean, queen ability went off as well. Dang, single target. Why'd you lock on my queen like that? You're supposed to go on 2 of the ice golems. But it ended up working. We got incredible value from that charge with the wall wrecker. And it is a 3-star right there. Bam, with the Zap Lalo. Got incredible value. So there it is to kick off the fresh triple. And then we'll go ahead and plan on number 9. And we'll do that in just a little bit. All right, so now the next attack, while we're cooking up our army, we got it under a little boost here, is some Super Witches. We've got 4 Super Witches. Now with the new camp space, you could technically take 5, but we're going to go ahead and explain why we're going to do this here, because we're going to hit number 9. I'm going to explain why this is a base that I thought Super Witches can work. And the thing is, it's already been hit, right? So it's already been hit over here. So you see, like, this has already been hit for a 2-star. And what did he go in with, right? So he went in with regular witches. So this is actually going to be a really good spot. But the problem is something happened in the beginning of his raid. I'm going to go ahead and go through the plan that I had initially. And then we'll take a look at what happened in his raid that caused it to fail. So my plan is Well, with Super Witches, you take one jump because you want the one jump to get into the middle of the base. And this looks like this is a base that you could do it because the one jump here gets you access to the whole rest of the base like that. So that's what I want to do. But now where do I drop the earth or like the lightning and earthquakes? Well, you want to do it wherever you're doing the Warden Walk, right? And so you want to get into the Town Hall as quick as possible. So if you're going to get into the Town Hall, you have to do the Warden Walk on two sides. Either right here to help grab this or over here to help grab this and move your way into the Town Hall. There's two different spots. You don't want to drop it right here at 6 because that goes straight in. You want to more come in at an angle on two different ways to move your way into the Town Hall. You don't just want to go like this unless the Town Hall is like right here and your Warden can pick it off and snipe it or something. But, so which one's better, right? So do I drop the Warden here? Okay, where's some lightning that I could place to get a few defenses? Well, I could place lightning right here, grab these defenses, start the Warden and get him to go this way. That's one option. Or I could do the Warden here, go like this, and I can drop a lightning either here to grab these defenses or here to grab these defenses. What's more valuable? Some cannons, arch tower, air defense, or Inferno, Expo, and Scattershot. I think you guys know what's more valuable. The Inferno, Scattershot, and Expo here. So definitely we're going to want to do a Warden over here to get him to go this way, right? Okay, we know that. So, because the Warden can step up and grab these defenses here, while the Lightning takes out the stuff behind it. Okay, that is good. So that's what we'll do. And then we need to get all the Super Witches moving into here. Okay, so if we set a funnel, probably Warden over here to grab all this trash, grab this air defense, and then we can move here. We kind of want the air defense and a mortar so that they definitely stay going inside. And then we wall break our way right through here. All right, so now I'm going to probably now need to set the funnel over here. I'm going to drop a skeleton barrel for the mortar. All right, skeleton barrel will drop. Skellies come out. They'll take out the mortar. Then I'll go ahead and drop my king. Probably right here. He's going to run this way. Then he's going to run around like this. He's going to probably go like that. And then my super witches will come down here. Will come down here. Will come down here. Queen as well. And then we wall break into here. And then they go like that. All right, now they're going to move their way in. Then we're going to go ahead and drop the jump into here. They'll move through here. The lightning will already remove the scatter shot, so they won't go over here, but they'll continue through the base here. All right. So now do I drop my clan castle? Well, the siege barracks, I could either drop over here, right, and the hogs go over here, or I could go like this and the hogs go over here. Which one's better? Well, there's one's better, which I think, this is from my perspective, it's better to send them over here. Why? Because if I send them over here, the hogs will go through. Okay, that's fine. But then there's the enemy king. The enemy king will be a huge pain. And then the world champion will get stuck on the enemy king. The hogs will just end up dying off real quick. There's no hero over here. So let's send the hogs over here. World champion goes over here. And then the super witches can continue their push around the base towards this top side. Because the king will end up pulling the big boys, pulling the super witches, all my troops over to the heroes. While this side will stay up. So let's clear it with the hogs and royal champion. So that is the plan for the base. My heroes and my stuff's not ready. But now, let's go and take a look at the replay and what caused his raid to fail, right? He did pretty much the same thing, right? So this is what I was planning on doing anyways. So he went in with the lightning. So if I hit this base, I would have been in the exact same scenario as him when something surprised him, right? So he went Warden and bam, he found a Tesla farm with ground skellies. That's immediately like, whoa, okay, you're putting your hands up. What's going on? Right? This is a huge pain. And that's what actually caused his Warden to lose health. At this point, what he has to do is use a freeze spell here or a rage. At this point, because he has almost no health, you got to use a freeze because you don't have an option after that. So he hit it fresh. He had no idea there was a Tesla farm there, and it absolutely shredded his Warden, forced that early ability. But at this point, you need to keep your Warden alive. You can't lose him. And you have to use a rage, a freeze, or something to keep that Warden going. And unfortunately, he didn't do that. But he still went in with the lightning here. And that's what I want to do. I want to do the lightning and all this. But you see how... Let's take a look at where this king's going to go. He's going to run down. He's going to run to the mortar. And then he's going to run down and around, right? So king's going to continue this way. But instead, I want to do this. I want the king to go like this. And then he might end up actually beating through the wall like that. So that Tesla farm. So how am I going to clear this Tesla farm right there? So that is why I have a Yeti. This is why I have the Yeti, the Valkyrie, and a few extra balloons instead of that 5th Super Witch, right? So I'm going to go ahead and drop first I'm going to drop the Lightning, Earthquake, all this, then the Yeti, Valkyrie and some balloons to clear this, and then I'm going to do a Warden to help try to grab all this down and take it, right? And then I'll drop the healers onto the Warden after the fact while the Yeti and Valkyrie will end up dying off. And so that will help take out these balloons. The Valkyrie will help kill off the ground skellies. The Yeti will help skip onto it. Balloons will also help take that stuff out. And then we'll drop Super Witches, move our way in. So once that Tesla farm goes down, then we're in the clear. We got to definitely grab all this with the Warden, grab as much as we possibly can. So that's the reason why I've got a Yeti and one less Super Witch is because of this Tesla farm that is over here. Obviously, he didn't know it was there, so he just had to react on the fly. Unfortunately, didn't use a freeze, didn't use a rage, or something to keep that Warden alive. Especially that Warden ability, you really need alive here. And why does it also Super Witches make for a good call? Well, it's a multi over here, right? Scatters over here, and that's a really good thing that you can send Super Witches into. Granted, he probably doesn't have Super Witches unlocked, but he had regular Witches. All right, so looks like we're ready to go, actually. We got 2 Rages, we got 1 Freeze, 5 Lightning, and the Earthquake. All right, we got the Siege Barracks. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and hit that. Warden's on ground. Let's go ahead and try to clean up number 9. All right, hopefully this works. There's a Lava Hound Ice Golem in the CC, so we should be able to get through that pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about that. And we do have 3 Wizards for cleanup on the outside. All right, so here we go. Let's go and attack the space here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, we are live. Let's do this. Go ahead and drop. I'm going to drop the Lightning onto the Royal Champion, so she takes a little bit of damage, right? Mine as well. So you kind of get 2 for 1. All right. Drop the Lightning right there. She's damaged. Drop the Earthquake right there. All that is damaged and taken out. All right, so let's go and drop the Yeti, the Valkyrie, and balloons. All right, so that is all going down. You see a nice value there. That goes down to the Warden. All right, so let's see. So we got 4 healers on him. So let's see. Can we get through this cannon? Gotta save this Warden ability. I'm focused on it. Do I have to use a freeze? No, I don't. Okay. Don't have to use a freeze. Let's use a skeleton barrel right there. So the mortar should go down. I'm gonna drop the king here. He's setting up the funnel. All right. Drop the balloon onto the cannon. King's gonna get hit by that. Super Witch. Super Witch. Super Witch, Super Witch. There they go. They're coming around. King's got his ability. Going wall break. Switches to that. Wall break all you. Into the base we go. We got some rages that we could use. We need to clear this. Going to drop a rage here for the town hall. Drop the jump. I don't need a warden ability here. They're pretty far away. Let's go in with the siege barracks over here on this side. All right, so we're going to push our way in. Town pops. Need them to go into the middle here. Siege barracks going. Go and drop a rage through here. Warden step up. Pop the ability. Alright, so some super witches are on the outside. We're going to go and drop the royal champ over here. Pushing our way through. Want to try to save the freeze for the single on the back end. As we push our way around. Queen's going to have to burn her ability here. Giant bomb. Queen ability through the scatter. Alright, so we get through that. Enemy queen is still alive. Drop you there. RC's gonna have to burn her ability here. RC's ability goes off. Damages that single. Go and freeze you. Take out that single. Let's try to push our way around. 30 seconds. Pekka's moving through. We have 1 wizard. Come on, wizard. You need to go down. Super witches come over. We drop a wizard like that. Into the corner. That's gonna be a clutch wizard. Oh, that goes down. 16 seconds. Royal champ, stay alive. 14. No bombs, no bombs, no bombs. 10 seconds. Can we do it? 9, 8, 7, just in time. And it is a 3-star. We did end up getting it. Oh, it was close on time. But the Yeti Valkyrie was a great job to take that Tesla farm down. Let's go and take a look at it again and see how close it was. But yeah, so we went with the 4 healers, 4 super witches. But the super witches were a great call. I mean, maybe regular witches could have gotten it down, but unfortunately, it was that Tesla farm that really messed up that first attack there. But I came in, adjusted it with those small changes with the super witch. But yeah, that Yeti, Valkyrie, and some balloons took care of that Tesla farm, which was really nice. Warden walks here. I was like, do I drop the freeze? Do I do it? Do I do it? But I was able to save onto it, which is huge, which I needed it for the very end, as you saw. And then you don't need to pop the Warden ability if the witches are not on top of it, so you might as well save it, right? So King comes around, so that was all good. And then bam, so that all went down. So because this section went down, I ensured that the Queen and Super Witches were going to go in and not going to go and route over there. So that Warden grabbing that was huge. Great job there. They moved their way in. Tornado Trap, not too big of a threat. Yeah, so no need for a Warden ability there, so you might as well save it. And that was good. Yeah, so we pushed our way through. And then I dropped that Rage in the middle. Warden ability, which was clutch there. These Hogs did take quite a bit of damage from those giant bombs and scatter. But the Royal Champion clutched it, and you want to try to keep her alive, obviously, as long as possible. So Super Witches are tanks. But yeah, end up getting the triple right there. GG for the 6-pack with the Zap Lalo and the Super Witches. Granted, this war just kicked off, so I had to do my attacks here early because, I mean, oh, they do have a Talent 12 as well. Well, that base probably won't be standing for very long. But yeah, so did 2 hits here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I know it was just the 2 hits here today of mine because the rest of the clan hasn't attacked. Normally I attack at the end, but I'll be busy when this war does end, so I can't actually do my attacks then. But anyways, like always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go and hit that like button and subscribe down below for the daily content. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Carbonfin signing out. Peace.